Hey Pisces, how are you doing? This reading is for Pisces for the week of June the 9th to the 15th, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Keep in mind, this is a general read. Take what resonates and leave the rest behind. And if you'd like to book a private reading with me, you can do so in the description box below. Click on the link. It will take you to the website and you can check out the options there. Also a shout out and a thank you for all the ways that you like, share, and subscribe. I couldn't do these readings without all your wonderful support, so thank you so much. I'm so truly grateful. What is going on for the fabulous and most beautiful Pisceans? What do you need to know? What do you need to see for your highest good? Present time, the Sky Puppy, that is the Page of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. What's coming towards you? The Fool, Major Arcana 4, Aries. What you are focused on is the Eight of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. And your blocked and challenged position is the Queen of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. And your outcome is Justice, Major Arcana 4, Libra. Okay. Pisces, let's clarify this and find out what is going on. At the bottom of the deck, you have the Two of Swords. And the Two of Swords is the stalemate. Or you could be also indecisive. Should I go left? Should I go right? Needing more information on some kind of contract. Because there is an element of feeling stuck or stagnant or feeling like you're feeling in a sinkhole. I'm also getting an element of needing more conversations. Because this is like avoiding some kind of difficult situation, topic, subject. And you do have somebody here in the blocked and challenged position who could be a little bit pissed off or cold. There's an element also about detaching from a situation. This could be any kind of contract and jumping into something new. Page of Swords is also something about talking a big story, but then at the same time, words need to have action. Fool is about a leap of faith, taking a risk, having little to no worry, little to no baggage. That's also doing something spontaneously to get you out of this rut, whatever this rut that you have going on. And Eight of Swords is self-imposed prison, feeling like you're stuck, tied, trapped, hopeless, and helpless, or that you're limited, but you're not. It is also about inquiring, being inquisitive, asking more questions, digging up the dirt. So more conversations. But Page of Swords can also be somebody who's my two-faced friend, my two-faced boss, my two-faced what. It is also somebody who is jealous or triggered, right? Somebody, nundies are in a knot, spying, keeping tabs on another individual, or somebody spying and keeping tabs on you. What is this? Could be an air sign. A Libra specifically. And the Page of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. There could be also a little bit of stalking going on, or there is something about digging up dirt, like needing more information. Information is very valuable at this point, or there is something about handing in your resignation. So needing to have a conversation with this Queen of Swords. I'm also getting divorced, single, widowed, and getting out of some kind of marriage or structure. I'm also getting mirroring another person. So what this person is giving to you, which is surface level conversation, right? Needing to get to the bottom of the almost conversation that needs to have. Page of Swords is also talking a big story, but the words and actions not matching. Or somebody here is underdeveloped in the way that they communicate. So it comes across very poor in the delivery. Or maybe you're being in a situation because you feel stuck because you have children. Or there is something about doubles. Twice as nice. What is this Fool card? Yeah, I would just watch the parrot or somebody who talks a big story, but their words and actions aren't the same. New communication. Page of Swords is also new ideas. And the Two of Swords. So some kind of half-truths. This could also be half-truths you tell yourself. And when it's butted up with the Eight of Swords and the Two of Swords, it's a Ten of Swords. Like, deuces, I'm out of here. So being in a place of at a crossroads. Should I go left? Should I go right? Do I end this? Do I start something new? No risk, no reward. And you're like, yeah, but I don't have all the information going forth. I know. But what you can do is, take up a course or spruce up your resume. If this is moving and relocation, there is something about justice. This is standing in a place of integrity. There's a win-win in the forecast, or there's a contract on the table. Some kind of commitment contract, could be job and career. I feel stuck in some kind of sinkhole at a job. Okay, well, you can easily, don't tell anybody, because I feel like there's going to be gossip. Because Two of Swords is my loud mouth. See, somebody, two-faced friend, two-faced boss, somebody that could also be around you. Another card for Libra. Like, how can I find balance? Okay, what is this Eight of Swords in your focus? It could be a very cold and detached mother, or somebody who is not happy. What is this? Eight of Swords. And the Seven of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. And the Seven of Wands is something coming in and catching you off guard or by surprise. It could also be a text message, an email, or there is something that is new. So some kind of light bulb moment and feeling inspired to take action. Seven of Wands is also a very stubborn and resistant energy, like shrugging something off or like sweeping something under the carpet. Everything is fine. Because it's usually blindfold and blindfold. There also could be something like don't turn a blind eye to new things or word of mouth. I heard it through the grapevine. Seven of Wands is also creating healthy boundaries. Where do you need to create healthy boundaries? And advocating for oneself, standing up for a cause, standing up to a bully. I'm also getting something coming in and catching you off guard or by surprise, which is opportunities, and then you feel kind of like at a crossroads. What is this Queen of Swords in the blocked and challenged position? Queen of Swords is about clarity and truth, but there isn't enough clarity right here, right? Can't see the forest through the trees. Seven of Wands, yes, can be resilience, perseverance, or a need for you to speak your truth and advocate for oneself. But I'm also dealing with somebody who is pushing something off or keeps pushing something back, and it could be actually triggering you. What is this Queen of Swords? This is the ultimate truth. Also something about communication, technology. And the Five of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. And the fives in the tarot signifies change. Something has to change, something has to give, and in order for there to be change, you have to be the change. Gaining some kind of new perspective. Instead of seeing yourself as limited, know that you are limitless. Especially when it comes to some kind of new doors opening for you. And you're like, yeah, but I don't have all the information. Okay, well, go into that place and apply. And you're like, yeah, but I don't have the money. Okay, well, there is something about upgrading your skills. And this Five of Pentacles is codependency, abandonment issues, scarcity. I'm too fat. I'm too this. I'm too ugly. I'm too whatever. This is BS. It is also the victim mentality. Somebody here plays the victim story, or there is something about your health, something to do with your health or your finances, or somebody around you. Because this energy is also a person codependent on you, reliant on you, or burnout. There is something about burnout. What is this Justice card? Justice is about firm but fair decisions, equilibrium, a new contract. This could be like renegotiation, back and forth, going back and forth. But there's something surface level or something new. I'm also getting like projection or naysayers, gossipers, which is actually you comparing yourself to other people, or there's something about the comparisons. Cause and effect. Anytime you take action, what kind of effect is it going to have? Is it positive or negative? And the Knight of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. And the Knight of Wands is flexibility, capability, eagerness, excitement, play. Or there's something about move and relocation. Because this is also travel, plane, train, automobile. There could be something about tickets. And I also get somebody here, their health. Something about the health. Might be something to do with healthcare. I'm also getting something about arrogance, boastful, cocky, there one day, gone the next, fickle, hot and cold. So just going back to a person's words, are their actions matching? And you also have to take a look at it. It might be something about like, yeah, I have this light bulb moment. Yeah, I'm going to, spruce up my resume. Yeah, I want to relocate and move. And then you know how you're kind of like, yeah, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to do this. Oh, wait a minute. I can't see through this. It might be a limiting belief. Five of Pentacles is also something about feeling left out in the cold, or a mother. Cold as ice. Or maybe you have to do something alone. A lot of air energy. That can also be something about, a free-spirited type of a person, or be flexible. Somebody here not flexible, more rigid. Three of Wands. Three of Wands is expansion and growth. It is also about, is my ships coming in? No, it's about you getting on the plane, train, automobile. Get on the ship. What is this? I'm just going to clarify this. Five of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords. And the Three of Wands. So wanting to go forth with the situation, but feeling like you can't. And the only thing that is blocking you is some kind of communication or truth. See how there's like a loyalty? Somebody here inconsistent, but there's somebody loyal to you. What is this? Seeing doubles? See, this is like, no, my ships aren't coming in. Boo-hoo, poor me. So somebody here really plays on your heartstrings here. What is this? Page of Swords. And the Four of Cups. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. Don't get distracted. That's the thing. There's distractions going on. Or there could be projections, people distracting you, you comparing yourself to another person. I should have so much more. Your journey is unique to you. And Four of Cups is boredom, discontent, disappointment, and dissatisfaction. The milk has expired, the milk has curdled. But there is something about an withdrawn energy. So this isn't emotionally satisfying to you anymore. Or this could also be an offer and you're like, okay, I'm going to look into it. But there's something about either something externally distracting you. Like, how can I get over this hurdle? Staying flexible. Somebody here is stubborn and not being flexible. Or you're trying to you're dealing with somebody who is fickle, hot and cold, there one day, gone the next. Like trying to land a player. So this is like power texting as well. So like double texting, triple texting, trying to get your attention. And stuck. But you're not stuck. You just have to end something to get something, to move forward. Five of Wands. Drama, conflict, arguments, fighting, tension. And this could be an intense situation, or somebody around you is stirring the shish pot. You know, you could also have a lot on your plate here, Pisces, which needs boundaries, because it almost feels like you're falling into a sinkhole, or you feel like you got yourself in a rut. But that's the limiting belief. It's like hand your fears over to the universe. Self-imposed prison, anxiety, worry, and frustration. Or it's almost like you want a more flexible contract with another individual. This could be something legal as well, like any kind of legal contract that you're going through. Somebody here not compromising. Loyalty, sincerity, unconditional love, the dog. So there is something about a person around you. That's why I was saying, I was like, somebody here loyal to you. The other is two-faced friend, two-faced whatever, two-faced boss. Somebody who talks a big story. This is also my negative Nancy, Debbie Downer. No matter what you say to this person, no matter what you give to this person will never be happy. And it's because they're emotionally checked out, or they're drained on their own. So they need to go love harder on themselves. Something about where's your loyalty lie, and having unconditional love for yourself, regardless of what is going on in the external environment. Because I feel like this is like eagerness and excitement, more flexible work hours, whatever this contract is. The cow, nourishment, abundance, and ask and you will receive. So there's a number 19 in 20, and 20 in the tarot is judgment, feeling harshly judged by the peanut gallery, feeling pressure. There is also reconciling differences. It means let go of what you're gripping and holding onto. And you're like, am I going to regret this? No, I've already lost something. Okay, you can get it back. It's just a change in a mindset. Nourishment, abundance, ask and you will receive. So right here, you need to ask more questions or get something off your chest of what is actually disappointing you. You know, Four of Cups is something to do with mother. So this could be something about remothering yourself, or you are dealing with a mother that's under the weather, somebody at a distance. Thoughts, words, intellect, or intelligence, and analyst. Intellectual analyst. So something about your mind. The wind fairy. Something is changing in the wind, or hearing something through the grapevine. And I feel like it might be gossip. So keep your ideas to yourself. Forgiveness. Forgiveness starts, number one, with you. It feels like some kind of forgiveness of a situation. Intellectual analyst. Analyze. There also could be somebody who's like spying, keeping tabs on you. Triggered. There's something about triggers here. Foresight. Pay attention to the things that are important to ensure wealth. So loyalty means stay loyal to what it is that you want. Be farsighted and alert. Right here in the blockchain challenge position is standing at the edge of a mountain. So there's something not clear here, or needing to clear out of your system. Surprise. An unexpected turn can bring positive changes. Be ready for change. And it comes in unexpectedly, right? Something catching you off guard or by surprise, and you might go right on the defense. But this is also, can I be proactive versus reactive? There also could be another person around you, whereas they're very reactive. Flexibility. Adapt slowly by using versatility, compromise, adaptation, change, etc. Be flexible in your methods. So there needs to be more flow. And if this has some, I feel like this has more to do with work and who you're working with and networking. Because I do feel like you have one person that's loyal to you and some people just gossiping about your life, or a needing for the flexibility, which you are a muted sign. Somebody here not flexible around you. Limitations, fear and doubt limit freedom of action. So the bird cage is open. So you're free to fly. You're free to fly. Let go of your worries. Yeah, let go of worrying that something bad is going to happen. And then money tree, dreams come true. You will get what you have long desired. Enjoy your wealth. So I do feel like this might be on a work situation or an element of not caring so much of what people think of you and care more about what you think of you. Because the Four of Cups is emotionally withdrawn from a situation. So that's the only water. It means it's not emotionally supportive. It's not emotionally satisfying. And it also could be something about a job. So Two of Swords is like, oh no, I just love my job. My job's just so great. That's a lie. You're feeling really in a rut there. And you might be working paycheck to paycheck, like just making it. It is an element of you stop complaining and start putting your resume out there. And you're like, yeah, but I'm not going to get anything better. Yes, you will. Change your mind, change your attitude here, and definitely be eager, be excited for more. Flexible contract, but here, there's some kind of limitation in a belief. Gavel involvement with the law. It's going to happen here. Whether it's flexible work hours and then you can attend to your children, or if it has something to do with the flexibility in some kind of job situation, or maybe it's like, oh, wait a minute, I'm being stubborn and I'm kind of being set in my ways here, right? Crown, honor, respect will come to you. Horseshoe, good luck right here. Table, hard work ahead. And dagger, fear, worries, intense situation. And apple, temptation will test you. Don't bite the apple. Don't go back to what hurts you. Go towards the Fool card. And there could also be somebody around you who's like, oh, you're foolish to move into a new house. You're foolish. And again, these are underdeveloped or new ideas that you have. And then at the same time, it's like, okay, I want to take action, or I want to offer this up. No, I can't. What if I get rejected? But what if you don't? It's just something stemming from your past. Somebody quite harsh with words. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know how this resonates with you. Like, share, subscribe. And Pisces, if you want to book a private reading with me, you can do so in the description box below. Click on the link. It will take you to the website and you can check out the options there. Take care, my friends. Bye-bye.